For rock and roll fanatics, in a place like New York City, you do not have to wait for the AC/DC or Aerosmith to come in town to sing out to your favorite hits. In the East Village, despite the changing artistic culture from rock to hip-hop, there are still a few spots that hold on tight to the original roots of old-school rock and roll. Arlene's Grocery is one of these places. The Arlene's live rock and roll band has been playing at the venue for 12 years. Ivan Bodley, the bassist, addresses the importance of Arlene's in keeping the rock culture alive.
I can't tell you how important this place is, because it's one of the few rooms left in all of New York City where you can go and play loud rock and roll and hear loud rock and roll, because the noise ordinances for so many neighborhoods now are so stringent that all the live music venues are starting to shut down. There's a very few places left where you can really go and see a loud rock band in Manhattan.
On every Monday night, friends, acquaintances, and even strangers come into this particular place to celebrate their enthusiastic love for music. They all come from different walks of life, from local workers to retired ones, to local musicians, to even out-of-towners. They all seem to enjoy themselves so much and lost themselves on the stage with the sound of music. Let's go find out what's going on inside the Rock and Roll Live Band bar. People who come here, no matter where they're from, find themselves bonding with each other immediately. Arlene Aguilar has been coming here for 7 years now and considers this place a second home.
It's also because of the atmosphere, because the fact that people who come here, they love to listen to music, if not sing. All the barriers of communication break down. Total strangers will become friends within, half an hour.
Arlene's success as an open mic bar is not only attributed to the crowd, but also to the interaction they have with the band.
Well, music definitely brings people together, but especially here, because of the live band rock and roll karaoke, it's very interactive. The audience actually gets to come up and participate with the band. So we're interacting with them, they're interacting with us. It's a very unified phenomenon in a way that other concerts are not.
For drummer Mark Maroon, playing at Arlene's has a deeper meaning to him.
I think it's very important, much in the same way jazz. I think it's one of America's greatest exports. You know, it's so woven into the tapestry of what America represents to the rest of the world. You know, it's not McDonald's and all this other garbage. It's the music that we create. It's the culture of music, to question authority, the music that came out of the 60s, and rock and roll and the Beatles after the 50s music was intrinsic in developing a spirit in people to question things, to look for a different way, to explore another world. So rock and roll always has that kind of liberation force in it that I think will always appeal to people.
For host and lead singer Cassie Snydor, there are some concerns that linger on her.
It's terrifying to imagine a future where this place might get turned into like a giant Starbucks. That worries me, and just want this place to live forever.
Nice work, dude.
However, such concerns do not seem to bother Maroon and the rest of the crowd.
This place lends itself well to like the old spirit of rock and roll for sure. It's like complete confirmation, validation that rock and roll just will never die. You could see people respond to that who maybe even never heard it, just bopping immediately. So I don't think rock and roll is going anywhere. I don't.
For NYU Tonight, this is Jia Zhenjiang.